Alright, so you couldn't break out and now you need to watch the video. I'm not going to give you any answers. Alright, I'll give you some helpful hints to help you get to the answer. So let's just review our story. So this breakout title is called Going Buggy. And here's the story. Who let the bugs in? Oh no, our computer programs are buzzing and beeping, but not like they should. Bugs, real bugs, have gotten in and messed everything up. Please help rewrite the programs, beat the bugs, and break out. All right. So, um, let's start with your ABC lock. All right. So, I know when I first did this, I looked at the picture itself, and I'll make this a little bigger. And I saw apples. I thought maybe A for apple, P for paper, B for bee. This is a computer, so C for computer, and then I said maybe that was an M for mirror, and that didn't work, so then I tried P for picture again. Um, but that's not the correct way to kind of see this. What you really want to do here is there's a code here on the computer screen, and these codes might match up with some letters that are on that paper. So you're going to want to see if you can match any of these codes with those letters and then see if you can spell something from there. So that's clue number one. Let me get back here. Clue number two, you're in your directional lock. So this one was kind of interesting. This definitely gave me some trouble in just kind of how to look at it. So my big clue for this one is in Mrs. Henry's class, you guys have done a lot of coding. So think of like hour of code and things like that. And think about how you have to get your characters to kind of move to get to a specific place. So for example, you would hit forward and you might have to move forward 3 spaces or something like that. So maybe you click move forward, so it moves forward, and then if it has to turn, think about what direction. If it's facing this way against this wall, it has to turn right, and it just turns, and then you have to click move forward again. So that's my big clue, and maybe focus just on the turns. And if you're just focusing on the turns, then that should help you out on this clue. So now let's go to the 1, 2, 3 lock. This one was one of the easier locks, actually. If your can is even, you're going to add 1 to whatever that total was. Or if it's, think about that color, if it's that, add 3 to it. Or if it's not even or it's not that, then you're always going to want to subtract 3 from that. So my big clue is just to kind of take a look at these bugs, count them out, and use this key to kind of help you know what to do with that result. This one, the big clue is you're always going to want to start here. And then you're going to want to start with the ladybug that has 1 dot. And think about what it's telling you to do. So I'll even give you well, I'm not even going to give you that. That's enough clues that you need. And then just go in order. So try to match your ladybug. So after you find out what shape, a ladybug with 1 dot ends up, go back to the center, find your ladybug that has 2 dots, and see what shape that would land at. And then the last one is the color one, and that's similar to the directional lock. Think about how you would code in Mrs. Henry's class. So, and the objective, I will say, is for the butterfly to get to the flower. So you want to get this butterfly to the flower, and just think about how you code in Mrs. Henry's class, and that should really help you out there. So that should be all the clues that you need, and go ahead and give it another shot and see if you're successful with it.